Okay, so in this video, you're gonna see me create this beautiful plum shimmer eye look with a little bit of smoke added to it, along with dewy bronzed skin. And if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So I'm priming my skin with the Physicians Formula Argan Oil Spray Primer. I'm just spraying this all over my face and pressing it into the skin. I am also using this Maybelline Cream Brightening Concealer, and I'm just placing it under the eyes to conceal the dark circles. Ladies, I got kids. If you have kids, you know what it's like. We don't sleep, our dark circles get worse. So I'm just pouncing that in the skin using a dampen beauty sponge. This one's from EcoTools. This is the mini one, and I'm just blending that into my skin, making sure it's actually blended in nicely. And then I'm using my Urban Decay Eye Potion Primer, and I am just buffing that on the eye so that we have a nice base for our foundation. Wow. So that we have a nice base for our eyeshadow. And I'm gonna be using this cream color from the Morphe 35N palette, and I'm just placing this all over the lid to set that primer. And I'm going along with this plum color, and I am buffing that all over the eye and into the crease. And I'm gonna be building the intensity of it as we go along. And for this look, I'm not really gonna be using a transition shade because we're just gonna be building on colors. So this will pretty much just be like the base. And as you can see, I'm just adding on more of that color. And I'm using an Avon blending brush. I'm actually a really big fan of this. And I'm taking this bamboo blending brush, which is clean, and I'm just blending that on the crease. And with that same brush, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of the light purple and then blend it into the crease. And with this Wet n Wild's brush, I'm going in with this light brown shade, and I'm gonna be buffing that into the crease, smoothing everything out, making sure there's no harsh edges. And with that Avon brush, I'm just going to be picking up some of that darker plum, and I'm going to be pretty much basing it into the crease so that it can build the intensity of it. And with that same Wet n Wild brush, I'm just cleaning off the edges. On the lid, I'm going to be using this Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo in PomegranatePunk. This stuff is beautiful. Like, it has this beautiful shimmer metallic color that gives the eye a nice like sheen without having to add like glitter or any shimmer to the eye. And it lasts a long time. Not sure if it lasts 24 hours. I mean, I've never had my makeup on that long, but it does last a while. Like, I'm up at 5 getting ready, and I don't take off my makeup till about 8 p.m. so it's lasted a pretty long time. And I'm just packing that on the lid, building that color up. And I'm gonna be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, and I'm taking a dampen beauty sponge. This is the larger one from Eco Tools, and I'm just pouncing that on the skin. And I'm taking this deluxe crease brush, and I'm just buffing it in buffing the foundation under the eye to make sure I actually have everything like really coated in there. I'm using the Milani Cosmetics Retouch and Erase Concealer, and I'm just placing that under the eye, on the bridge of my nose, under my chin, on my forehead, just to highlight the face. And with that same Eco Tools brush, using the other side, I'm just buffing that in. And I'm using this LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Sand just to bronze up a little bit and give my skin a light contour. And I'm placing that on the temple, carving out the cheek, and then placing a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on the chin. And using my e.l.f. stippling brush, I'm just buffing it into the skin and blending it out. And I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown, and I'm just carving out the eyebrows and then filling them in. And I'm gonna speed through this part. And I'm using my Milani Baked bronzer in Soleil, and I'm just going on top of that. And as you can see, like, you kind of have to go in with a light hand because it goes on a lot, so I had to put a little bit of foundation just to clean it up a bit. So with this crown blush brush, I am going in with my Milani Baked blush in Luminoso, and I am just putting this on the apples of the cheek, and I'm just cleaning that up because this is the same as that bronzer. Like, you just put like your brush in there once, so just like a lot of product actually gets on it. And I'm setting the under eyes using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless pressed powder in, I think the shade's 100. And I'm just setting the under eyes, and I'm highlighting the face with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. I absolutely love this stuff. I think this is actually the second one I bought. Like, first one I went through fast. I mean, really, look at that highlight. But yeah, like, I love this stuff. It's pigmented, and I mean, you can't beat the price. Like, really, it's like $4.99. And I've actually found them on sale for like $2.99 at Walgreens. So hey, you know, girl picks them up. And I'm just placing that on the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. Maybe a little too much on my Cupid's bow. And I'm just taking that plum and placing it on the lower lash line. And I'm just smoking that out. And I'm sorry for the manicure, like seriously, it was time. Like, my nails are all chipping. I'm so sorry. And I'm taking that cream shade and I'm placing it on the inner corner of the eye. And I decided here to add I decided at this point, I wanted to add a little bit of the black shade that's in that palette. They have two. This one is the lighter black. The other one is more like intense. This one's a little bit lighter. And I decided to just add some on the outer crease. Just to give it this nice, like, you know, sexiness to the look. And also, I'm not so great at winged liner, like, so doing a wing always just tends to just mess up my makeup. And after doing all this, it's just like, really, like, I'm not even gonna try and then mess it up. I'm just gonna be very angry. So with a flat, a really flat shader brush, I am going in the lower lash line with that same black shade. And at this point, like, you know, the Booski started talking to me and I was just like, come on, like, really, like, not right now. So I'm taking some of that highlight and I'm just putting it on the inner corner of my eye and then on the brow bone. Taking this Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara, and mine's is in the shade, if I could read tiny little writings, but mine's, if I'm not mistaken, is the Blackest Black, because it's usually all the shades that I get from my mascara. And I'm just coating my lashes. And I'm using the Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Stay with Slate. This liner is bomb AF. Not only is this thing pigmented, but when it says it's waterproof, it is waterproof. And I am then lining the lips with my Wet n Wild liner in Willow. And after lining the lips, I'm using the Maybelline Color Sensational Into Matte in Almond Rose. This is one of their nude looks. And this is the final look. So if you like how it turned out, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, ladies.